So let's get to the point I want to talk about today. We're talking about coronavirus, COVID-19, the coronavirus, or whatever you want to call it. My name's Chase, and I buy storage units at auctions. Join me and my two companions on our journey to buy and sell our way to a new Tesla Cybertruck. Welcome to Chase Thrifts. But first, let's do a song right here. Ready? First I was afraid, I was petrified to see that the coronavirus had landed on our countryside. But then I spent so many nights being told to work from home, and I grew strong, even when all the teepee's gone. And now I'm back in the home space. I just walked in to find Wanda here with that sad look upon her face. What is going on YouTube /thrifters /resellers / anybody watching this video? It's me, Chase, and I gotta take this helmet off because it's really echoey. Hold on. So now that you are properly serenaded, let's get to the point I want to talk about today. The coronavirus, COVID-19, the coronavirus, beer flu, whatever you want to call it. The coronavirus, what's it mean for local businesses, small businesses, resellers, if you're here for that, thrifters, people that sell on eBay and other areas. First off, let's talk about the coronavirus itself. It's very dangerous, get you very sick, kill you. And that's why we've had these drastic measures to stay inside, social distancing, etc., etc. But the most devastating part is going to be the economy. You guys probably see in the news. Biggest hit's going to be restaurants, hotels, really everything. Nothing is out of the grasp of this economic crisis we're in, especially for resellers and anybody in between. You see like automaker plants, Ford, Chrysler shutting down, Amazon shutting down some of the places. You see big airlines trying to get a bailout from the government. Everything from a pizzeria to the giant airlines we have in the US is having a giant effect on every one of us. So a little bit about me that you probably don't know or do know. I don't resell full time. It's actually like a third time, we can call it. I actually was teaching college courses at night. I actually quit teaching. I quit my job at the college a week before this all hit. It was my last class to teach, and I finished it up, and I did not sign up to do another class. So instantly, I lost all that income that I have from my second job. My 9-to-5 job, I work in the energy industry, so we do a lot of energy audits. It's energy savings. We work with a lot of utility companies running their portfolios for rebate programs, stuff like that. As of today, this is probably privy information, but they're laying off or furloughing employees right now without pay. Luckily, I'm one of the employees that will not be laid off. I'm an exempt employee, that means I'm salary, but that doesn't mean anything that's gonna happen tomorrow. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be getting unemployment here soon. Everyone that's losing a job. So yeah, it's a scary time for everyone. And if you're a reseller, this is what I want to talk about here. If you're a reseller, I want to talk about the opportunities you have. I think you should do, now just see right here, I'm not an economic expert. I'm not a reselling expert. I'm not a business expert. I'm not an expert at all. This is just my opinion, and take it with a grain of salt. All right, make room for Dad. Excuse me. Oh my God, this couch is so low. These guys need a couch because they're couch potatoes. So whenever we're in the warehouse, I brought them this couch so they can just hang out on. You see this? They're being such good girls right now. Okay, so let's go over my 4 points. I can't remember all 4. 4 points why I think resellers should be okay. Point number 1. Now, I'm not an expert, like I just said. So you can take all these with a grain of salt, but it's just my own 2 cents as a reseller myself for years. So I think as the economy is turning down or ramping down dramatically, more and more people, when they want to buy something, they're going to be turning to the used section of buying things. So they're not going to be buying a brand new Microsoft Surface or something like that. So if you have one used on eBay, it's a better chance to sell it. Number 2. Is news of Amazon, the Amazon warehouse. They are stopping sales of all non-essential items So what that means is they're only selling cleaning supply. There's two specific things they're selling in groups: cleaning supplies and I think medical aid, something like that. I have them right here though. So that means as a reseller is that, so if you sell on Amazon, it sucks. But if you don't sell on Amazon, if you're a regular reseller, it sells on eBay and 5 other platforms, whatever they are, you have a big advantage right now that Amazon is not a competitor. So what I'm saying is if you're selling dog toys, dog sweaters, stuff like that on eBay, Mercari, Yada, Etsy, stuff like that, you have a big upper hand in being able to get that sale because someone can't find it on Amazon or cannot order on Amazon. So you have that upper hand that they turn somewhere else. They don't want to go to the store. They're told to stay inside. They have to find it somewhere else on the internet to buy. And if you have it on your eBay, it's a good chance you'll sell it, eliminating our biggest competition, which is Amazon, which undercuts eBay prices every day to sell stuff on eBay. So point number 3 I want to make. And this one is something that's not definite, or we've heard it in the news. We've heard the president talk about it, and it's the relief checks. So the relief checks are going to be sent out, I think, in May, what they've been saying. And it could be around $1,000 for a family. So what that means for the reseller, if you have the used items, going back to point 1, and point 2, if somebody wants something or needs something with that relief check, you have a better possibility to sell it. Point 4, now this comes to me sitting here. I watched Craigslist Hunter. I love Craigslist Hunter. He has a lot of good content. If you've never seen him, I'll put his link down below in the comments. He has a brick and mortar store, a pawn shop. So a lot of resellers don't have that, but he is one of those that do. They're going to be getting hit hard, like really hard. He also sells on eBay. So one side of his business is shutting down and the other side is staying up. It's going to really hurt his revenue. But 90% of resellers are exclusively online. Now I have a brick and mortar flea market that I sell at, but it's very little revenue for me. It's just stuff I put in there that I don't want to donate. My brick and mortar flea market booth, that's a mouthful. So I rent a little square inside of a flea market and I set stuff up to sell. It cost me $150 a month to run that little booth. And it's very easy. I mean, I just put stuff in there, put a sticker on there, and walk away. It sells stuff itself. It's very nice. So my example here is I made $275 from that booth last month, and that was with $470 total in sales. Now, will I shut that thing down? I'm not really sure. I haven't even contacted them. I don't go in there very often, but once every 2 weeks to stock up. I don't know what their protocol is, if they're going to shut down or not, but I need to find out. So that won't hurt me that much, to be honest. What will hurt me is to go in there and shut it down myself and not pay for it and bring all my stuff back here, which I do not want to do. I kind of want to keep it running as long as but they shouldn't be allowing people to come in there and buy, but it's kind of the same as a grocery store. So I don't know. What's your thoughts on the flea market staying open? I don't know if they're going to. I haven't been contacted to say if they're going to shut down or not. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to rant on too much long about that. That was point number 4. So until very recently, you guys see my warehouse here. I had very little to zero overhead to pay for. So most resellers on eBay will sell out of their homes. I did for a long time. Or they have some kind of warehouse, storage unit, something like this here. So with the very little overhead I have, my rent every month here is $500 a month for my warehouse. And I pay $150 for my flea market booth. So my flea market's already paid for this month, so I've sold enough. I have enough saved up for 2 to 3 months to pay for my warehouse right now to keep afloat. Whatever in life, I try to keep money back for situations like this. I'm usually not very good at it, but my wife has made me better. So I have enough to keep afloat if you're ever wondering about what I'm doing. or how I'm doing during this whole crisis. I have enough to keep afloat for a couple months as far as the reselling aspect goes in my life. I think the point I'm trying to get out here, guys, is that I think I'm going to be okay during the next few months, but who knows how long this will last? Nobody knows. All we can go off is the data from China. Looks like they started this in January, and they're just now getting over this whole economic crisis. They're getting back to work, so that would leave it like around 3 months or so, respectively. I'm a young person, and I've seen young people downplay this virus as something to go out and have fun and spread the disease, socialize. We don't need to be doing that. We need to be staying indoors, isolating ourselves, and keeping away from the general public. That's the big take here, is the faster we do that, the faster this shitstorm will be over. So my message out there, if you're young, old, whatever, stay indoors, stay away from people, and ride the storm out as long as you can. Stay healthy, stay safe. I really hope you guys are doing good in this whole situation. I hope I didn't ramble on too long. I just really wanted to talk to you guys on a really down-to-earth level about what is happening here with me and what I think is going to be happening for the resellers in the future. I kind of searched it on the internet and I didn't really see anybody talking about it that much, so I wanted to put my 2 cents in. Also, I found out that YouTube censors or blocks every advertisement when you talk about a special issue such as the COVID-19 or coronavirus. So my last 2 videos have been demonetized, which kind of sucks, but I wouldn't make that much money on them anyway. So that's why you don't see a lot of YouTubers even talking about it. Even just mentioning COVID-19 will get you demonetized, or that Chinese virus. Yeah, it's stuff like that. It's crazy. I don't care. I'll talk about it all day long, and it can demonetize me. But I feel like it's something we need to talk about, and just spread the information, all the good information. Wash your hands, stay indoors, social distancing, etc., etc. So my final thought right here is, take this time that we are given, enjoy your time at home, do all the things that you could not do with your busy lives like I am doing, just enjoying life, because we're all in this together. It's not going to go any faster if we keep fighting it, and do the hobbies that you love. If you don't have work, take the unemployment and do the hobbies you love at home. Spend time with your children. This is one of the unprecedented times that you probably will never get again. They're really enjoying time with their dad, hanging out here at the warehouse, at home. Yeah, just enjoy your time at home, ride it out, and we'll get through this together. And remember, fortune favors the bold, but don't get out there and do bold shit. See you guys. You guys ready to go home? Come on. Let's go home. To see that the coronavirus had landed on our countryside, but then I spent so many nights being told to work from home, and I grew strong, even when all the teepee's gone, and now I'm back.